Karen organisation and the Karen community in Sydney for inviting me to join you today. I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional custodians of the land on which we gather, the Wallumedegal people of the Darug Nation, and pay my respects to their elders past and present. I also want to acknowledge the elders of the Karen community here today, whose leadership, resilience and wisdom have carried your culture, language and traditions across generations and across borders. I've been joining you for this celebration for more than a decade, and it's something I really enjoy every January, and it's incredibly important to do, particularly reflecting on how difficult it is for Karen people in Myanmar to be able to celebrate in the way we are today. They just can't celebrate with the same freedom and sense of enjoyment about such a special occasion. The Karen New Year is a powerful expression of identity, survival and continuity. It's a day for renewal, reflection and unity, and a time to look forward with hope while honouring the journey that has brought your community to this moment. For Karen people around the world, including here in Australia, it represents endurance in the face of displacement, conflict and hardship, and a deep commitment to preserving culture, language and community despite those challenges. Australia is big, stronger because of communities like the Karen community. Your contributions to our society through family life, community leadership, volunteering, faith, education and hard work enrich our nation. And in Western Sydney, particularly my electorate of Granville, I know firsthand that Karen Australians are building new lives while maintaining strong ties to culture and tradition, and that balance is something to be celebrated and something to be very proud of. We should also take a moment today to acknowledge the ongoing humanitarian crisis faced by Karen people in Myanmar and along the Thai-Myanmar border. Many families here carry the weight of loved ones still living in insecurity, displacement and uncertainty. And of course, across all of Myanmar, there are 10 million people facing food insecurity, 3.5 million people who are internally displaced, and 22,000 political prisoners. After 5 years of incredible repression and civil war following the coup. And it should be a moment of optimism that there are elections happening at the moment, but everyone acknowledges that they are sham elections. The last election preceded the coup, and the coup occurred to stop the incoming government taking their seats in Parliament and being able to rule without the veto power of political parties associated with the military. Of course, it's expected that the allies of the military will win this election because so many of their opponents have been not allowed to actually contest the elections. They are a sham. And as a community, you continue to raise awareness about these issues, to advocate for peace and justice, and to provide support to refugees and internally displaced people. And your compassion and solidarity reflects the best of who we are as Australians. The New South Wales Government recognises the importance of supporting multicultural communities, not only through words but through action. By strengthening settlement services, supporting community organisations and ensuring that people from refugee and humanitarian backgrounds are supported to thrive. Community-led organisations like the Australian Karen Organisation play a very vital role in that work. For young Karen Australians, events like this affirm pride in who you are and where your families have come from, while giving them confidence to shape their future here in Australia. As we welcome Karen Era 2765, I want to wish the Karen community peace, strength and prosperity in the year ahead. I hope that this new year brings renewed hope for justice and safety for Karen people everywhere, and that we do see change in Myanmar, which is long overdue. We don't expect that, of course, to come from these sham elections, but it is possible that it might lead to less conflict and a renewed renewed focus on the need for human rights and what it actually means to conduct a free and fair election. Thank you for welcoming so warmly today. I'm proud to stand with you in celebration, solidarity and friendship. God love, King New Year and Happy New Year.